Well, Renaissance Man trying to change. Just doing an observational video. And I walk up to my parents. And it's been an interesting couple of weeks. A lot of things going to plan. A lot of things are happening. Getting back into running my Dungeons and Dragons campaign this Saturday, and we'll be expecting a few extra people coming, which will make the group really nice and well-rounded. I love home brewing, and just recently I found, taking on my notes and all the stuff that I've written, and yes, I will admit I've taken all that work and I have utilised an AI, ChatGPT, whatever you call it, to completely put things together, and it's a wonderful tool if you use it with temperance. But anyway, that's not the video I wanted to really make today. And social media is full of a lot of things, but one thing I've noticed is I've seen an awful lot of people doing videos based on gender, about how they are a certain thing, or people saying dear white people or dear black people, or you see and I see them, and usually it's a lot of, well, quite frankly, rubbish. I mean, let's be honest. I'm walking up and down the street. It's 2025 in the UK. We have lots of different people in this country, in America, all living their lives, all doing what they need to do to live, work, provide for the families, and do what's needed. And to a certain extent, call me strange, call me old-fashioned, call me, naive, if you will. But when I meet up with someone, and I see someone, whether they're black, white, pink, blue, brown, purple with luminous green spots, I don't know, I've yet to meet someone like that. I don't really judge by who they are, what they are. If I meet someone, I will say, hi, how you doing? How you getting on? It's nice to meet you. I've absolutely no qualm or quibble with anything entering into my mind that person has a different skin colour or a different gender. That is not the first thing that comes into my mind. I will say, on a general way, I will notice that I am speaking with a man and a woman, and there are only two genders. And I'll quite bravely say that. Biology, history, science proves that. You got multiple mental disorders, but that's another matter. And that's not for me to deal with. But I think I can honestly say, to these videos where they come up and they ask these questions basing how they're talking to you on your gender, your skin colour, etc. Quite frankly, it's a waste of time. If you want to be friends, I'll be friends. It's makes no matter to me. Might do things differently, but hell, I do things differently to you. You do things that I might find strange. I do things that you might find strange. You might as well turn around and say, with being a role player, dear accountants, if I came up to you, would we be friends? You know, you know, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to ask these questions. Are you really that worried? You're really that worried? Does it really make a difference? I will say, as a caveat that there are different lifestyles, and I agree with that. There are different customs that each country will have, but customs do not reflect skin color. I have known people who were black who have absolutely no idea on the customs or whatever tribe they might come from. They view themselves as Londoners, Yorkshire people, Scottish people. It doesn't even cross their mind that they may have different cultural histories. There are some people completely oblivious to it. So, you know, doesn't matter. Honestly, at the end of the day, those people who put the videos up, hey, I get it. You're looking for attention. You're looking to engage people. You're looking to do all these things. But, you know, and I get it. I mean, hell, I'm doing the same thing, right? So, but, you know, I think I can speak for the majority of people that, quite frankly, we couldn't care less. In fact, I quite like different colours. I quite like different cultural approaches. I am a fantasy writer, and in fact, I use inspiration from different cultures to flesh out books, adventures, and all sorts of things. But I'm going to reflect and say, at the end of the day, echo Martin Luther King, that people are judged for the content of the heart, not by the colour of the skin, their ethnicity, or the culture. Right? So, in answer to these people who ask me, and no, I mean, come on, I'm not exactly white, I'm pink. That's another thing. Let me answer it. Let me answer this question. Quite simple. I'm going to ignore the skin colour and what's on the outside and appreciate you for who you are. Do the same for me. Do the same for me. That's my answer. Alright? Have a great day.